Hey everyone, welcome back to Dev Parkour. In this video, I'm going to talk about how your web application is most likely not nearly as secure as you think. But first, I want to ask if you find what I'm doing on this channel useful, enjoyable, educational, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. And there are some ways that you can support the channel even further. I'll leave links to, I actually have a Patreon page and a DigitalOcean affiliate link. So I'll leave those linked in the description if you want to help out the channel. The DigitalOcean affiliate link, all you have to do is sign up. You get, I think, $100 credit to use within 60 days. And it helps out the channel a little bit. Basically, I can use that for hosting some of the projects that I've been working on. So with that, let's get into talking about web application security. So this is obviously a topic that I've been talking about the last few days and actually the last couple weeks on the channel. So go ahead and check those videos out if you haven't. You don't need to in order to enjoy this video, but there's some other good information there. In one of the recent ones, I actually ran a tool called HCL AppScan, which is a security scanning tool against my Glassminnow project. And I wasn't able to finish running the scan during the video. It just took too long. I had to record the video before the scan was actually finished. But I let it run over the next day or so, I think, and it has now finished, and it's found 879 security issues and 2,138 variants of those security issues. Obviously, that's a big number. So I took some time looking through some of them. Now, there are some duplicates, but still, even if we assume that the number of security vulnerabilities is in the hundreds, that's still a lot. And this is coming from an application that was in production. So this is a piece of code that went through a normal software development process. It was in production, it was running for several years. This was obviously a few years ago, so some of the security priorities have changed since then. Just some of the common attacks, some are more prevalent now than they were then. Some that were prevalent then are better defended against now, so they're less common. But still, that's a lot of security vulnerabilities. And that got me thinking. Most of the time, those security vulnerabilities are not obvious to code reviewers. So even if you have a very rigorous software development process, which granted, we did not. On this project, I was actually the sole developer. So I didn't have QA, I didn't have additional developers to review my work, anything like that. But even if you have a rigorous software development process where you design what you're going to build, you build it, you have it reviewed, that sort of thing, there are things that are going to get missed. There are things that are going to slip through the cracks. And I would almost guarantee that whatever web application you're running, whatever stack you're using, whatever functionality it does, think of what you think of as the coolest feature on your app. 99% of the time, that's where your security vulnerability is going to be, your biggest security vulnerability. 99% of the time, your cool feature is actually a security vulnerability waiting to be exploited. That doesn't have to be the case, though. You can run a tool like AppScan or ZA Proxy. I did a video on that a couple weeks ago. You can run one of those tools against your application. It will find a good portion of those vulnerabilities, hopefully all of them, but at least it'll show you some of the gaping holes that you have in that feature. And then you can fix that, you can address that, you can rework the feature. You can still have that cool feature. I'm not saying don't have cool features. Absolutely. We want our web applications to be as compelling as possible, as engaging as possible. So rework that feature to address that security vulnerability, and that is totally doable. If you have questions about how to do that, if you're not sure how to defend against some of these vulnerabilities, definitely subscribe to the channel. I've got some videos coming up where I will actually be fixing some of the security vulnerabilities that showed up in this security scan. If you want a little bit more personalized help, go check out my Patreon page, or you can shoot me an email. I'd be happy to work something out with you or your company to help you, get past that security vulnerability, fix that security vulnerability. If you even want me to run a scan of your app, more than happy to do that. And send me an email, and we can again work something out. I think that's going to do it for this video, though. This is a short one, but just a reminder that security is sneaky, or vulnerabilities are sneaky. These attacks can come from not the places that you expect them to come from. So it's definitely very valuable to run one of these automated tools against your application. So hope you take that information to heart. Hope you found it interesting. Be sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, like the video if what I'm saying rings true with you. And go ahead and leave a comment down below, or a question if you have topics that you want me to cover in future videos, or anything you want me to answer about this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.